What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with episode 47 of our Pokemon Black 2 Randomized Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made it here to, I believe this is the city with the last gym. Our rival's here, but he don't want to fight. I want to fight these trainers real quick. And honestly, this may just be an episode where we just kind of take it easy, just relax a little. I think everybody has one Pokemon. Oh, it's Moltres. Speaking of Moltres, so apparently I saw the, and I guess you can probably watch the whole thing if you want to watch it in Japanese, which I might just do because whatever. But hopefully they keep Gary's voice the same. But apparently they're supposed to have Gary. So Ash and Go are supposed to go. Spoilers. If you don't want to hear this part, just mute. Just mute for like the next minute. Ash and Go are supposed to go to Pallet Town to see Professor Oak. They see a bunch of his old Pokemon, and Gary's there doing his professor researchy things. He's tracking Moltres, and he and Ash have a battle against Moltres. Apparently they failed to catch it, of course, because, you know, why would they? But pretty fucking cool. I personally love Moltres. Moltres at one point was my least favorite of the three. I guess it's because, like, during the Red and Blue days, like, I mean, I pulled the original Zapdos out of base set. I pulled Articuno out of fossil set. I don't think I pulled Moltres or Zapdos. I may have pulled one of them, but I don't think so. But Articuno was easily my favorite, and I kind of liked Zapdos better. And in the games, like, Moltres' sprite was just so ugly. And Zapdos just cool electric bird, and Moltres is like, well, I've got other fire types I like. So, I don't know. But now, Zapdos is actually my least favorite. As, you know, surprising as that may be to some people. Not that there's anything wrong with Zapdos, it's just like, he's a really cool Pokemon. And I would say probably still better to use and battle with than Moltres or Articuno. But design-wise, Articuno is my favorite. And then Moltres comes in second because, like, fire and, like, the way it flits its wings and everything, it's just really cool. Whereas Zapdos is a badass. It's got this really spiky profile to it. But I just don't like it, you know? It's weird. Like, I don't like it anymore. I won't say that. I don't dislike it. I still really like Zapdos. I just don't like it as much as Moltres' design anymore. Because it's less bird-like. And, I mean, I've really just got an affinity for bird Pokemon. Especially, like, with the spatial random. Ooh! It's only got a 5, though. And it's big boy damage, though. But I want to keep Aura Sphere. Do I want to keep Water Pulse? Or Dragon Breath? Let's just get rid of Dragon Breath, because, like, how often do we need dragon attacks? Like, not really. So, meh. But with Sword and Shield, we got the Galar versions of the three birds. Galar Articuno, the purple, like, everything about Galar Articuno is perfect. I don't really care for its little, like, weird, we just got another fossil. Ooh, we have 2 fossils on deck now for free encounters. Oh, yeah. So Lugia is definitely going to be one of them. That's awesome. If I can get the Lugia, and then we can find a place where Rayquaza spawns, we could have, first of all, we could have a team of 6 legends going into the Elite Four, which would be ridiculous. Would we do it? Of course we would, because we never have the chance to do that again. But let's go ahead and see what this looks like. Wow, that is really pink, and I love it. Oh my god, that was a really fucking cool animation. Gyarados, okay, yeah, we're gonna switch. But, and then Galar Moltres. Galar Moltres is easily my favorite of the 3 Galar birds. Like, I know people are like, oh wow, it's black and pink. I love it. I love it got the black, the pink, and then like a darker, almost like a magenta color. And it's gorgeous. I love it. I love the design. I love the design of the bird. Even like its shiny colors, because the shiny colors are OG Moltres' colors. All of them are the OG color scheme, which makes Galarian Articuno look super awesome still, because I love the light blue color, but I also do love the purple. But Galar Moltres just looks so much better than the others, and I love the color scheme to it too. No items, huh? And then Galar Zapdos, like the deep orange, I like, but I just don't care for it. I really don't. Like, I don't really like the idea of like bird Pokemon without wings, which is odd because I do like Dodrio, but Zapdos being the way it is, like, it just, they could have done so much better with that. At least in my opinion. And I know a lot of people like it. A lot of people think that Zapdos is the more competitive of the 3, even though Articuno has competitive. And I will say, from what I remember reading on Galarian, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres coming to the TCG, the Zapdos was easily the better of the 3 cards, if I'm not mistaken. Not that that really matters, but... Alright, what do we have here? Seaside Cave. Okay, we've already been in here, so no encounters for us. Oh, let's try and get this cloud. Because those are usually, well, they're usually items, but it's a little Totodile. If we didn't get that encounter before, and we could have had a Totodile, and we've got a Meganium and a Typhlosion, oh, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna let that little cutie go. That's awesome. I love Totodile. If I liked Croconaw and Feraligatr more, Totodile would be my favorite of the Johto starters, but it's not because of that. Cyndaquil's my favorite. Cyndaquil and Chikorita are more or less tied. I really like Cyndaquil and Chikorita's designs. I really like Bayleaf and Quilava. And then I like Typhlosion, and I like Meganium. They're really solid designs. Croconaw, you know, even with Croconaw's like ridiculously huge comical underbite, I could get past that. Speaking of ridiculously huge and comical, I could get past that, but the thing that I can't get past is how, you know, Totodile is this adorable little blue little gator, or crocodile, and Feraligatr is a big-ass fucking blue gator. But, ooh, where's that go? Let me get this item first. What? Is it one of the sacred... Hello, Thundurus, that we already have. And then Feraligatr is too, but... Okay, we'll come back to Feraligatr. Croconaw, though, has that weird, like, toga design that makes him look like he came out of the Flintstones, which I love the Flintstones cartoon, for sure. Don't really care about the live action. But I don't like that. I don't like that, and that takes away from Croconaw. Whereas in Feraligatr, I like Feraligatr's color design. Even like the head, he can look fierce. His Gen 2 sprites really look bad. At least in my opinion. But, ooh, I forgot Ranger Danger. Forgot about that. it's just his proportions are really, I don't like it. Like his upper half, I understand he walks on 2 legs, so like his lower legs are, that's why they're so like thick. I got that. It makes sense. But his lower legs are, they're longer, they're thick and huge, and then like his upper legs, or his, at that point his arms, are not as, they're not as proportionate for me. And so like he just doesn't have a, he doesn't have what I would kind of imagine as being like the kind of physical design, like that. If so, say he decided like he dropped down on all 4s, you would want him to have this like limber, agile design, not like skinny, not like Inteleon, but a little more proportionate, a little more even all around, where once he dropped down to all 4s, he can slither and slide and just jump. And I just don't feel like Feraligatr can handle that. Whereas, like, Cyndaquil goes to Quilava, can run faster, it's a little more agile, goes to Typhlosion, and which rip Typhlosion and his, well, all of Cyndaquil, Quilava, and Typhlosion's 3D sprites are just garbage. They're absolute trash. Like, Cyndaquil's is cute and all, but no fire. Quilava's has no fire. Typhlosion's has no fire, which makes his easily look the worst. And I mean, at that point, like, Chikorita is the best looking of the 3 starters, which I'm okay with, but, yeah, so, I mean, in my personal opinion, Totodile's evolutions could look a lot cooler, but just standalone, I think Totodile is just the best of the 3 starters, especially if we're going with, like, Ash's Totodile. That personality just, like, stuck with me so hard when the Gold and Silver series was on TV. I have no idea what we're doing in here. I thought we were gonna go, like, do shit in the city, and there's all these Pokemon with, like, or all these trainers with, like, 1 Pokemon, and I'm just like, get out of my face. You're fighting in dark, catch an Aura Sphere. So my daughter loves, she's 6 months old. Well, she's, you know, past that now. But she loves watching Pokemon and stuff. So, like, we usually have Pokemon Journeys on and whatever. And it reminds me, well, fine. Off yourself. He's like, fuck it. If I'm gonna lose on my terms. The episode where Ash battled against Karina was on. And, you know, he's like telling Dragonite to avoid the Mega Lucario's Aura Sphere, and I'm like, that's not how that works. Like, I legit had a Han Solo, that's not how the Force works moment. And, I mean, I don't know that Ash really knew that, and I don't really know what Ash's intelligence level or his knowledge level is at this point. All we really know is that it is a continuation of the entire series. He's just dumb. And then, like, he goes, he's stopped exploring regions. He's staying in Kanto now. And then, ooh. I can't go here, can I? A Lumberry. Eh. It's a big boulder, but it doesn't look like a Pokemon can move it. I don't remember if that's a post-game area or not. But yeah, then it's like, Mega Lucario is using Aura Sphere, like, Dragonite's not gonna dodge that. So, I don't know. It's weird. But, like, he enters a tournament in wherever the hell it was, and it's like, oh, you don't have a second Pokemon, who are you gonna use? And he's like, I'm gonna use Mimey. And I'm like, dude, you're in Kanto. And even if you weren't, that doesn't matter. You can have your Pokemon transferred to you. You've got a plethora of amazing Pokemon sitting at Professor Oak's that he, you know, of course, eventually he'll, some of them they bring back for that episode with Gary I was talking about. What in the hell is this area that I am at? But he doesn't do that, and I don't fathom why. It doesn't make sense to me. And I mean, he's got, he got some cool Pokemon. Of course, he got Pikachu, and then it's like, oh, we got a Dragonite. I love Dragonite. Oh, we got a Gengar. Gengar is my number 2 Pokemon. Really close second. Psychic Gem. Well, that's great. But he could have had, like, so many other Pokemon to use. And apparently, do I not have Strength? Oh, I ordered this shit. I do have Strength. I just don't have anybody that has Strength. Everyone can learn it. Okay, so for right now, let's teach it to Precursor. And we'll just get rid of Attack Order. I mean, that's the Bug-type move, though. No, let's not do that. Anybody can learn it, though. Who can I teach it to that I can just get rid of a move for? Recover. I have the TM for Recover, so I can get rid of Strength later and then reteach Spicy Recover. I don't know what I'm doing down here. I have no idea what this little puzzle is. But he's got those, and that's great and all, but he has so many good Pokemon, and I've recently found out, because I was like, you know what happened to all of his Pokemon? And a lot of them, a lot more than I thought he released. Like, Charizard is technically still his, but in the Charcific Valley still. Squirtle is officially not technically his. Bulbasaur is still running things at the lab. He's got Cyndaquil, which I still don't ever remember seeing it evolve on TV, so kind of wondering when that happened. And then Totodile's there, Meganium's there, Bayleaf is there. He's got all these amazing Pokemon. He's got a bunch more that, he released, more than just the Pidgeot and Stealth Rock. What the fuck are you trying? It just annoys the fuck out of me. Oh yeah, I forgot Poseidon learned to recover. Making him super tanky. Oh, it lived with Sturdy. Oh, it's got Earthquake. Oh, la 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 la. I ain't scared. I ain't worried. I should have Water Pulsed. Water Pulse in the rain stab super effective 4 times would have brought him down to Sturdy anyways. Maybe if we would have got the confusion, it could have KO'd. But, yeah. So the idea here is to get all of these blocks pushed out of the way to get to this one item. What in the hell could this one item possibly be of any type of importance? And I mean, what's worse is it's gonna be randomized. Oh, there's a dust cloud. Let's see what's in it. Thunderstone. Speaking of my favorite Pokemon, about 2 pages ago. I feel like this is definitely not a red flute. Wow. The Thunderstone was more useful than that. I feel like this is definitely not the way to go, and I'm just like getting myself further and further into this tunnel, this cave that I don't even know if I'll find my way back out of. So I know we're getting Diamond and Pearl November of this year. I think November 19th. And then we're also getting Arceus Legends at the beginning of next year. So I'm kind of the mindset that's like, what starter are you guys going with? I actually, for Diamond and Pearl, I always go Piplup, so I'm actually going to go Turtwig this time around. I don't like Chimchar or Infernape or Monferno. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm going to go with Turtwig because he's kind of like a turtle version of Bulbasaur, and I've never used him before, so it'd be really cool to see. Jesus fucking shit! It'd be really cool to see how good he is. But of course, with Arceus, I'm going with Cyndaquil. Because how could I not? You know, it's Cyndaquil. Alright, I think we're just about... He became nimble. It's a little tiny Aron. What the hell? Pretty much at our limit, running out of time here. So I guess we're going to wrap it up in this cave, and I'll just get the fuck out of the cave in between episodes, and we will just start off back in the city as if nothing happened, and this episode will be just a waste of time. So always remember to save your game, because if you were to lose that data, it would be a shame. And we're going to go ahead and get the frick out of here now, and we will see you guys in the next episode.